What's up, nerds, and have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, and you can read them for yourself, or just watch this video where I'm going to break them all down for you. Also, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now we got that business out of the way. Why don't we go ahead and get started? All right, you guys. It's been revealed this week that John Boyega is set to take on a lead role and executive produce The Book of Eli, a TV series prequel to the 2010 post-apocalyptic action film starring Denzel Washington. And the exciting news was reported by Deadline, my favorite, and it's showcasing Boyega's involvement in the project. And here is that article by Deadline. I liked this side-by-side they put right here of Washington and Boyega. It's very good. So, in this upcoming TV series, Boyega will portray a younger version of Denzel Washington's character, Eli. Now, the project is spearheaded by Gary Whitta, the writer of the original movie, who serves as the creator, writer, and executive producer for the potential series. And the Hughes brothers, directors of the film, are also on board to executive produce. Now, Alcon Entertainment, the studio behind the original movie, is producing the TV project also. So the Book of Eli movie was described as a neo-western, unfolds 30 years after a nuclear catastrophe leads to an genocide. The storyline follows Eli, played by Washington, a nomad navigating a post-apocalyptic America, safeguarding a sacred book containing humanity's salvation secrets. And I mean, a little bit of a spoiler, you guys, but it's the Bible that he's got, and Eli is blind in that movie, and the book is in Braille, if I remember correctly. It's been quite a while since I've seen that movie, but the book is in Braille, so he's the only one that can read it. Now, I remember watching that movie when it first came out, and I actually did like that movie, so it'll be interesting to see how this all unfolds. Now, while details about the TV series are scarce, early information suggests it is set 30 years before the events of the film and possibly around the time of the nuclear event and its imminent aftermath, which I think that's interesting. I always like to see, big explosions and earth destruction kind of movies, although I really don't want it to happen in real life. Now, the show is anticipated to attract attention, especially considering the star power of John Boyega and the creative team involved, which, again, I think getting involved, the guy that wrote it, the directors that directed it, and the production company, all those people that were involved in the first one, I think screams good news for this show, because when you have the creative team that was behind the first successful movie, at least I think it was successful, I think that's really really good. Now, the significance of this project in the post-Hollywood strikes landscape as the industry gears up for increased buying activity in early 2024. And the Book of Eli stands out as an example of the caliber of talent and premise required for a TV package to make an impact. And I've done what a package is. I've done a video on this before. I'll leave it in the iCard section. But what a package is, and I'll break it down, give me 30 seconds, is so what a talent agency will do, they'll get a script, and then they'll go out, they'll find an actor like John Boyega to be in it, and they'll say, hey, you want to do this project? And he'll be like, yeah, I want to do this project. And then they'll go find a director, and they'll be like, hey, you want to do this project? And the director says yes, and they sign on to do this project if it gets picked up. And they do other stuff, like they'll find producers or whatever, all that stuff. And then they take it to a studio, and they say, hey, here's the package, here's everybody involved, do you want to make this movie or TV show? And sometimes there's a bidding war, sometimes there's just one studio that they go to and the studio says yes, and they just sell it to them and everything. And then that's how a package is made, and a movie is made with a package and everything. So, the 2010 Book of Eli was a box office success. It grossed $157.1 million worldwide on an $80 million budget, which is very good. While the TV prequel is not associated with Warner Brothers, which distributed the original film, it still carries the legacy of its predecessor. Now, John Boyega is renowned for his Star Wars role and continues to diversify his career with projects like Netflix, They Cloned Tyrone, which was okay, and the upcoming sci-fi romance, The Freshening, which I haven't seen anything for, so I'll proceed to make sure to check that out when anything like a trailer drops. And then Gary Whitta He's known for his work on Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and After Earth. And he plays a pivotal role in the project's creative process. Now, I have to be honest with you, I liked Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I thought that was pretty good, but I don't know how much of that he, was involved in that, and how much is on him, and we can give him credit for. But After Earth was just terrible. I'm sorry, I don't know how much he played that in that movie, but that movie sucked. I did not like that movie at all. So, I mean, but it's fine. It's like whatever, Now, the Hughes brothers, Alan and Albert, bring their directorial expertise to the series, and then Alcon Entertainment, known for its TV slate, including the upcoming Prime Video series Blade Runner 2099, which I'm not interested. That reinforces the presence in the industry with the Book of Eli, the TV prequel. So there's that. Now, the thing about this is, I find the Boyega being involved in this, I find it hilarious, because he, of course, infamously had said, "Don't Disney Plus me." And now he streamed himself, but that's just so funny. He's so funny. No, you can't Disney Plus me, and then you're going to be on a streaming show. So stop it. But I do think that this is a great project for him. I think that it's a great choice. I really enjoy him in a lot of his recent projects, and I'm glad that he's taking his fate into his own hands. He's being his own advocate, if you will. So I certainly will keep an eye out for that, that series and everything. And I'll probably cover it if there's interest in it. I might cover it if I need the content and everything. Now, and I also think that if they have the cojones to keep the pro-religion stuff in this has the potential to be really good. I think that this day and age, I know it's fashionable to hate on religion, especially Christianity. But I think that there are shows that can have a religious aspect to it and still be good and enjoyable for those who are not religious. And I think that they have to keep that portion of the program in there, because if they don't, it would just be weird, because that plays such a big role in the first movie. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? Also, tell me, how do you guys feel about John Boyega being Eli in this Book of Eli prequel series? Is this something you're interested in? Are you going to watch it? Did you like the first movie? And then how do you feel about them do you think they should keep in the pro-religion stuff that the first film had? Or do you think that should be taken out due to this, the current climate and audiences being ridiculous? All right, you guys, that's all I got for you this week. Tell me, what did you guys think about all this? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys. You guys have a good week. Bye.